Hi everyone, it's Christmas Eve. It's so exciting. I actually have no purpose to this and didn't think about anything before I pressed record, but I felt like making a video for Christmas Eve because why not? Y'all, it's 80 degrees outside. Okay, it's not actually, well, that's weird. My car says it's 55 degrees. My watch says it's 62 degrees. It's very sunny outside. Like here, look. Very sunny. The sun's over there. Hopefully I didn't blind y'all. But yeah, very sunny outside. I'm legit hot. Like, I'm wearing shorts right now and obviously a t-shirt. A Tom Brady t-shirt. It's a little out of date because it's a 5, but it's a TB12 shirt. That's all that matters. But yeah, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt and I'm sweating. Like, it's hot. Yeah. I think I'm also wearing like fuzzy socks. I wish I could, I actually could pull my foot up and show you right now, but I'm driving and I feel like my mom would have a heart attack if I did that. So regardless, you should check my story on Instagram or Facebook. I'm wearing fuzzy socks, but they're like short, so, but that might have something to do with it, but like it's legit hot. Christmas in Texas, man. There's nothing like it, that's for sure. I think the part that I dislike is that, like, it's so hot and I can't just walk over to the beach. Like, we got a lot of, like, hike and bike trails and, like, Barton Creek, and a few lakes. But, like, I just feel like I should be on a beach right now. Yeah. I'm going to a beach, coming soon. In April, I'm very excited. Me and my mom are going on a cruise together. Just the two of us. Never done that before, so that's exciting. Yeah. Oh, I could talk about that. Not the cruise in general, but this actually came about. My dad, it's so bright. Oh, wow, you can see me more. Anyways, my dad took me to Vegas. Yeah, actually, let's go a little bit further back. So when I was younger, and y'all can validate this story with him, this is a true story, this actually happened, but this is my perspective of it. His might be slightly different, but it's still the same concept, all right? So just know that. I'm not being overly dramatic. This is real. So when I was little, I was probably like, I always forget to put my seatbelt on. I was probably like 9 or 10. And my dad got backstage meet and greet passes to the Backstreet Boys Millennium Tour. And he got this cute little book thing that went along with it. I wish I still had that book, but I don't. So anyways, so that day, at school, I got in trouble. No surprise. But yeah, I got in trouble, and my mom wasn't always like the disciplinarian? Whatever. It's just such a weird word. So she's like, your dad can take care of this whenever he gets home. So he got home, sits me down at the dining room table, talks to me about this lovely Backstreet Boy situation, and then tells me that because I was bad at school, I get to keep the book, but he's gonna take the tickets back to somebody at his job who has a little girl that actually knows how to behave in school. I'm not kidding. He took them back, and I did not go to a Backstreet Boys concert. Y'all, this was traumatizing to me. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm laughing about it now. I'm almost crying. It's funny. But like in a good way. Yeah, I was so upset, and I have harbored slight resentment for that for my entire life. Like, since I was like 9 or whatever, right? So, oh my God, y'all, like, can y'all see that? There is I really hope that I just got that on video. There's like a banana driving down the road. Okay. What was that? That's hilarious. Okay. Anyways, so my Backstreet Boys story. So that really happened. And just so you'll know, like, for the people that are watching this that know my dad now, my dad is not the same. My dad used to be like slightly an asshole. He's not that way anymore. So if that happened present day, I feel like I would have gone to the Backstreet Boys concert. But anyways, fast forward, I don't know, like let's say 15 years. So that would make me, what, 24? Maybe I was 25. I don't know. Regardless, a family member died, and we went to the funeral, and I drove back with my mom, and we were driving, and she has like XM radio or whatever, so we're listening to the Backstreet Boys on the radio, and they said that they were having a reunion tour thing in Vegas, and I freaked out. Now remember, Millennium is the album that my dad had the tickets for. It was my favorite album. I absolutely loved it. It was the best. Okay, so I'm super excited. I didn't even know this was a thing. My mom's driving. I'm recording us. You can find it like way back on my Instagram. I'll have to post it again so y'all can see it. But yeah, so I basically recorded us singing I Want It That Way, but instead it was we wanna go to Vegas. I don't sing very well, so sorry about that, guys. But regardless, like, we posted it, and I'm telling my mom like how crazy that would be and how amazing that would be because of everything that happened. And she was like, wait, what? My mom, ladies and gentlemen, after like 15 years, had no clue that my dad told me about these tickets and then took them away from me. My mom had no idea. So my mom is like, I just couldn't even believe it. So we posted the video on Instagram and Facebook, tagged him. Nothing really came of it. All right? Nothing. So let's go fast forward some more. That was what, like 3 years ago, probably? I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, I feel like. So fast forward to the beginning of this year. I am at a bar with my friends, and one of them is going to Vegas for work, and she's trying to basically make like a girls' weekend out of it and kind of extend it, and asks if I want to go. I'm like, I'd totally go to Vegas. Like, why not? I've never been. That sounds great. So I look up, like when it is, and then I was like, I wonder, like, granted, again, this was like 2 or 3 years ago that they had this concert or whatever in Vegas. I was like, let's just look. They had a residency in Vegas. Didn't even know that. They had a residency in Vegas. All right. So I look it up. It just so happens that the day before my friend wants me to meet her in Vegas, the Backstreet Boys are having a concert at Planet Hollywood. So at 1:30 in the morning, I'm not sober. I call my dad on the phone, and he answers. The first thing I say, you always have to do this, when you're calling your parents in the middle of the night and they're not expecting it, always start with this. Hey Dad, just so you know, nothing's wrong. I'm great. I don't need anything, but I do have a question and I'd like you to answer it. So, he already knew. I'm not in trouble. Everything's fine, but drunk Christine wants to have a conversation. So I proceed to tell him, hey, this is what's going on. He actually gets up out of bed, goes and checks his calendar, and says, send me a link to the tickets. I think we can do that. What? that can't be happening. I'm freaking out. Like, also, when it's like 1:30 in the morning and you're freaking out at a bar, the bartender might not be happy with you. So just a few pointers there. But yeah, so needless to say, less than a month later, my dad drives down here, sleeps on my couch. We get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drive to the airport, spend the afternoon in Vegas, go to a Backstreet Boys concert, and then the whole next day we walked around all of Vegas. I don't know if you've ever been to Vegas, but Vegas is huge. The Strip is huge. And it looks like that building looks super close. They're not. We walked in every hotel on the Strip, pretty much from MGM to, what is that, Treasure Island? I feel like there's something else further than Treasure Island that we went to. But regardless, we walked down the whole thing, walked in every casino. There's a few of them, like the Flamingo. We walked in and I was like, I'm out. But it was super, super fun. I loved it. I really wish that I was on social the way that I am now back then, but I did post Facebook Live videos throughout the whole concert. It was amazing. We got there. My dad didn't buy fancy seats. He asked me what kind I wanted, and I was like, just the general admission is fine. We got there super early, and it was me, security guy, stage. There was nothing between us, and also 4 of them touched me. AJ, I'm a little upset at because he didn't, but that's okay. I'll figure out how to make that happen one day. That sounded so weird. He touched me. Anyways, yeah, so it was a really, really, really great experience. And to be quite honest, there's a lot of stuff that I remember from my childhood. There's a lot of stuff that I don't remember from my childhood. I was young, right? And I find it hard sometimes to remember everything. I went to see the Backstreet Boys at 27 years old. I will never forget that experience. It was one of the best experiences of my life. That and meeting Robert Kraft, where my dad was also there. And if you see the pictures, my dad's back behind me just smiling, just the biggest smile in the whole world. He hates Robert Kraft, and he was just super excited. We have some great moments together. So the whole reason that I told y'all that is because I said I was going on a cruise with my mom. So I called my dad this, June, July. And I was like, hey, I had an amazing time. I think we should go somewhere. Neither of us had ever been to Vegas. My mom had been. Me and my dad, never been. So we got to experience that together. So I was like, I think that we should go somewhere different every year. So he said, well, that's not exactly fair to your mother. Have you ever asked her if she wanted to go anywhere? And I was like, ooh, interesting. So I asked her, and I'm very glad that he said that because me and my dad were a lot more adventurous and out there and, go, go, go. My mom's a little bit more relaxed. So, I guess I've been on a cruise with both of my parents before. I guess I could go on a cruise with my dad, but I feel like it wouldn't be the same. I can't relax around my dad. We're just all the time. But I love cruises. So I'm going on a cruise with my mom and I'm super excited about it. It's in April. I can't wait. And we are going somewhere that I've never been before. I don't think my mom's been either. It's Costa Maya. We're going to Cozumel and somewhere else. I've been to Cozumel a lot of times, but I've never been to Costa Maya. So I'm excited about that. And we decided that every other year, so every even year, I'm going to go on vacation with my mom. And every odd year, I'm going to go on vacation with my dad. Obviously, I spend time with the two of them together throughout the year, but there's nothing like just having some one-on-one time with one of your parents, if you can. It's always great to cherish those moments while you have them. I myself have definitely not always, what's the word? I've almost say, I feel like I should have driven that way. Oh well. I've almost taken their time for granted. at points in my life, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm very, very, very excited. Wow, I talked about my family on Christmas Eve. My mom's gonna be so proud. Anyways, I just wanted to share a happy thing with y'all, and that's actually when I pressed record on this video. I was like, it's Christmas Eve, want to do something fun or happy, let's share this with the world, and it turned out to be just that. Yeah, cherish your loved ones. They're not going to be there forever, and to be quite honest, you're not going to be there forever either. So love them while you can. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a very Merry Christmas. I'll post something again tomorrow too, though, so don't worry. But if you're driving somewhere, drive safe, be safe. If you're flying somewhere, you have no control over whether or not the pilot flies safe, but I bet he will. Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, guys. Oh, down there, like, comment, share. Tell everybody how awesome my parents are, because they are. Love y'all. Bye.